Hi guys, Shannon and Michael here with Healthcare Genius, and we wanted to talk to you today about gifts to give family members. With Thanksgiving last week and the holidays coming up, we were just talking about one of the things that we're doing for some of our clients is putting together packages of gifts to give to family members. We have a 4-piece package that we like to talk to people about, and the first piece is what we're going to talk about in this video, and that's life insurance and the difference that it could make for you and for your family. So, Mike, I know you have 2 young daughters, and kind of what was your approach when it came to life insurance for the 2 of them?
Yeah, I think typically people are thinking life insurance, it's kind of morbid. Why would I buy that on my kids? Why would I want to do that? We see life insurance today really as a much bigger offering than just death benefit. And specifically, that's because of the policies that have living benefits. I don't know if you can't watch the news, I think, as the day goes by, that you don't see a GoFundMe campaign where somebody's trying to raise money for someone who maybe didn't have health insurance or they had a lot of out-of-pocket costs. Mm-hmm. But life insurance can actually provide a benefit to people if they get really sick with a cancer, a heart attack, stroke, things like that.
Or an accident. I mean, we live in Colorado and people get in nasty ski accidents every day, young, healthy people. Life insurance policies with living benefits are a great way to protect against either a huge deductible where you have $5,000 that you have to pay out of pocket, or again, people who aren't insured in the right way necessarily from the health insurance side.
A lot of kids starting, I know my daughter who's in New York City, her company doesn't provide benefits. So she doesn't have life insurance or disability or anything like that. So being able to look at that for her today is really beneficial. But I think the other part that we think about is creating a package that you can take with you. Mm-hmm. People move around so much from job to job. And rather than depending on whether your employer is going to have those kinds of benefits available to you, if you build your own package today, you can take it with you and have it for the next 30 years or through your retirement. So mm-hmm. That's another reason that we really like being able to help people understand the differences in the things that are out there for to help them and their family.
That's right. And yeah, particularly young people, if you're a parent or a grandparent and you have somebody that you love that's in their 20s, especially, people either don't have life insurance policies through their employers or they might have a small one. But again, when you either get out of college or get out of school and you start working right away, a lot of people, that's not the job that they're going to be in forever. And so to have a life insurance policy that that you can use and take with you, give you that peace of mind as their loved one, and to give that to someone else can be really powerful.
And just to give you an idea of the cost, iPhones obviously and smartphones in general are very popular today. The latest iPhones are $1,200, $1,300 if you're buying the biggest one. $1 million policy on somebody in their 20s is going to be less than $1,000. So you mm-hmm. can actually provide that protection for 30 years guaranteed for less than the cost of most smartphones today.
Mm-hmm. I'm in my late 20s. Throughout my 20s, until I entered the insurance business, my biggest question about life insurance was really, why do I need it when I don't have dependents? If I pass away, there isn't somebody that I need to leave a huge lump sum to. And so, one of the reasons why it's important to have these insurance policies that we're talking about is, of course, the living benefits piece. And again, that means if something should happen to me, if I have a life insurance policy with living benefits, I can receive some money while I'm still living to either help me treat an illness or take care of an accident or something like that. So these policies, there's a lot of flexibility. The cost is virtually the same. So if you're considering a life insurance policy, always make sure that you're getting one with living benefits. And then, Michael, do you want to talk a little bit about why when you're young is the best time to buy a life insurance policy?
Sure, Shannon. Yes, exactly. I mean, the cost is so low when you're first starting off. As we mentioned, you can purchase something for a 30-year policy. You can also buy policies that are paid up over a period of time so that you always have that coverage throughout the rest of your life. Again, we mention this to a lot of parents and grandparents because they're looking for things to give to their children and grandchildren that really mean something and can help them. And again, it isn't so much, yes, the death benefit is there if something happens, But a lot of times it's to cover those catastrophic things that happen when somebody is, has cancer or needs some sort of experimental treatment that their health insurance may not cover. Or if they don't have health insurance, that's another side that we see. So many people, maybe they choose not to have health insurance because they just don't think anything's going to happen to them. I know my wife in her 20s, when she was working in a restaurant, didn't have health insurance. She didn't think that was important at the time.
One thing to remember about term policies, if that's something you're interested in, they are generally more affordable, so that may be a gift that you want to give. Let's say you have a term policy for your daughter, and 10 years from now, she has children and decides that she wants a different type of life insurance policy. Know that these policies are generally convertible. So if you start with a term policy today and decide that you want something different, that's always an option. There's a lot of flexibility there. If you're interested in talking about a policy for a loved one or for yourself, feel free to go ahead to our description below and click the link to become a client of ours. Make sure you check out our other videos on gifts that are meaningful to give your loved ones, and go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Click the bell to be notified when we come out with new videos.